Hey everybody, welcome back to Fishing Outside the Box. Today we're talking bluegill colored lures. Now I've noticed over the years some common mistakes with bluegill lures and some companies over the years that have done a really good job with a bluegill imitation. And all these lures, we have all kinds of different bluegill imitations. These lures are imitating a baby bluegill. That's one of the main forages for a bass of all time. Bass eat bluegill, everybody knows that. And a lot of lures are made to imitate a bluegill. So we should know about the lures we're throwing. The observation that I've made over the years is these lures are painted to look like an adult bluegill. Adult bluegill are actually very rarely eaten by your average size bass. Big bass can eat them. But these small bluegill imitations are painted to look like an adult bluegill. But if you have ever taken a look and noticed, a baby bluegill doesn't look like that at all. These lures, this is a beautiful paint job on this mega bass, but you see a lot of bars. You're going to see a common orange on the belly and blue on the gill. Baby bluegill don't have that. Here's another one. See the blue on the gill. Here's one that's just terrible. It's really strong orange on the bottom. And all of these lures have these bars. So I'm going to pop up a few pictures of a baby bluegill so you see what I'm talking about. And then I'll show you a lure like this. It's just a green, kind of a pearl down along the sides and a white on the bottom. Nothing crazy. Here's another one. This is a color called the shizzle. Don't ask me to explain that, but it's a color from Strike King that does a really good job, I think. And here's like a 6 cents jerkbait, which they're probably not trying to imitate a bluegill with this at all, but little do they know it's actually closer than they think. It's got a little olive on the top, some green, some silver and pearl on the bottom, and just some pearlescent on the belly there. And that right there actually imitates a baby bluegill and a shad very well. They actually look very similar in color scheme when they're both about that size. The shad is a little more silver and the bluegill has a little more green. But that's an observation I've noticed. I'm going to take this bluegill lure right here, which catches fish. It's a square bill. I've caught fish on this before, but it doesn't look like the bluegill in my waters. So I'm going to be doing a little repaint, and we'll see what we can come up with and see how close we can match this color pattern. Okay, here's kind of all my bluegill lures that I've pulled out of my hardbait box, and we see a lot of exaggerated bars and gills and colors. There's some that are better. This one's getting there. I would just do without the bars and the orange on the bottom. This one's close. You know, they're all close. Some there could be some panfish in spawning colors that they're trying to imitate with that. I don't really know what's going on there. But anyway, here's my selections that I think are a little closer. And so that's my observation, and we're going to paint this up.